Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowle here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
2nd and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
For the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Humphreys. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Holstein. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
With sloppy conditions with this rain, a lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, he can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Tailback with another carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. Dropping back, it's Holstein. With the catch, it's Brown. A quick spin move. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Catch is made down the middle. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. in the air. It's Nelson. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the Cougars will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Before the snap, that'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to pass. It's Holstein. He's looking deep again. Makes the catch in space. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Bulldogs come to the line in a hurry up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the tight end hauls in on the corner route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Miller's all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
EAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Nelson. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. He reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The tight end has got it. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Makes the grab. It's Martin. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He lets it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. And will pick up a first down out of the 37.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
There's a first and 10 play. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to lose yards there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The back's got it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. To throw, it's Nelson. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a
no stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath it. Sounds simple, but it's not. You come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Locates the tight end. It's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
That's called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the Cougars will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Grab by the receiver.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Holstein. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point. The lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the deep shot toward the end zone? Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Makes it look easy. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Comes the BYU offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And it's a great throw by the junior QB, not afraid to air it out.
But one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He'll throw it now. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The Cougars pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Nelson. Quick throw to the left. He's picked for a third time tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers.
Continues to fight for yards. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete.